All right, everybody's doing their halftime strat time. 11:31, a little early today. All right. Um, what do we got? What do you got? What did we talk about this morning? Things we talked about this morning are doing pretty well. All right. So I guess I got IBM. IBM got all the way up to 240.10 here. All right, and she pulled back up. She pulled back down, I should say. So shoot her back down now on IBM. So maybe they can bring her back in a little bit more here. Definitely want to be buying on weakness, all right? When shooters come down on 60s, you still got this red week that we got here, and we still got this heavy 2-2 month, all right? So headwinds, yes, for sure, okay? So but we'll see. We'll see if we don't triangle out again. All right. So I'm lightly getting in lightly, tippy toes, not doing the full plunge. All right. So IBM. There you go. Shoot her back down now. See if we can maybe bring that back in. I don't know if anybody got jumped on the Salesforce, but this is the call of the frickin' day here, huh? Look at this guy. Shooter coming back down right now on a fiver, but this thing is just a beast today. All right, so up $10.58. We finally got this 212. And yes, I did get it right at 237 to the button on the move on this morning. All right, so nice move here to the upside. They were just talking about it on CNBC. I think they still got some challenges ahead. I think definitely the stock's going to go higher, but I wouldn't be totally amiss to say that it could try and go back out again. Could be a nice one-day wonder to see if she can hold up. I'd like to see if she goes up $12 today. That'd be a nice day. All right. So good day here with the Salesforce. All right, and Snowflake, another one, right? Nice day today here. Up another one, up $4.53. Got the shooter come back in, and now you're back in. I think Snow should get back up. All right, so she's doing okay right now. She was higher, just slightly higher. Got up to 200 spot 31. The big problem we got right now is this on this magnitude on the daily right now. That's going to be a challenge at 206.40. I think she gets to 206.40, but I think it's going to have to triangle out a little bit before we get back up there. All right, so 2-1, but I see that 60 and that 30 coming right back inside again. It's telling me that there's still buyers in there, okay? And that's what's important. SAP, I think, is having a hard time on this one just because the month has been so heavy and the week has been so heavy. All right, so this one will get right too, but the month is a real challenge. Okay, this one. What do you got?
Circle.
See,
I'm out. Now they're heading back up.
hold on.
Pivot machine gun.
All right, there's my guy coming in circle. CRCL coming back up here. 2-2 reversal on the circle. It's been,
Is that on your bottom left, your daily, your inside?
yeah, inside day on circle. All right, so we got a reversal coming off of a 2-1-2. 222 back up now. Circle on the move here now.
CRCA is the leverage.
Say that again.
CRCA.
Okay. I got you. CRCA as well. All right. All right. Circa coming in as well. So this is an ETF of Circle. All right. This thing's even better here. $20. All right, so up to the upside here, trying to go back up. That's from the high of the day here. This thing's been 2-1-2. It sputtered out here and then 2-2-2 back up now. So we'll see if Circa CRCA. That's one of the ETFs for that one. All right, so CRCL Circle. Okay. So Circle on the move here right now, guys. On the move as we're talking here. All right, let's go back to where we were. So we talked about SAP, and we said that it's just too heavy right now with the week of the month. All right, so we're going to wait on that guy. What's the other one? Oracle. Oracle made a nice move here. Oracle, it's kind of been it's been moved all over the place here. If they puked it out there, if you got it there, boy, that was the place. All right, 2-2 up, and then now cooling off on the Jets again with the Oracle. All right, and then there's Autodesk ADSK. That's another one that's still got troubles with the month and with the week. So the week's getting better. So that could start to something. Look for something. What we're going to be looking for next week is we're going to be looking for weeks start to take an up. Okay, that's what has to happen. Now it's a great day for this Salesforce, but it's got to make a difference. It's got to keep moving, all right? Or that's going to be it. All right, so now the futures I did not talk about this morning. So SPY they've been heavy. All right, futures have been pretty heavy all day today. And what I've been talking, I don't know if you heard that person that just came in there. So SPY, it's just a heavy day, right? And can't seem to get it right. A lot of wicking, which means just a lot of indecision. They're getting stuck in the middle. They're not finding any way to get right now. So they've been just kind of wicking around. All right, but I got Shooter down here right now. It's going to need $3 and change to get this thing back up. That's not going to be easy. It is a Friday, so it can be difficult to get back up. QQQ, same problem. Same exact problem. Wicking like crazy, undecided. Can't seem to pick away, but they are down. All right, they're down, and they're down pretty good. All right, so down $3.33 on the Qs. So what I've been calling for is some kind of reversal on the diamonds to see if we can turn this market around. It keeps trying. Okay, I bought some diamonds. I bought it lower here. Where'd I get it at? 449. Hold on here. 449, like 67 or something like that. I have it protected at that number. All right. She keeps trying to get up. All right. Here we are now with the new 60. It's 11:38, 8 minutes in. 2-1 back inside right now on your diamonds. All right. So there you go. Just trying to get this 60 to back up. All right. They've been holding here. I'm telling you, if these diamonds pick it up and start getting back up, you're gonna see those SPYs and Qs turn back up. I think for sure. All right, I think for sure that would happen, but there's gonna take some heavy lifting for that too. All right, but them diamonds, they just keep fighting back. All right, so what else? Amazon's been garbage all day. Down and out in Beverly Hills. All right, it's been staying down. Let's go back to that circle. CRCL. All right, circle on the move here. Continuation to the upside. It's cooling off now. It got up to 149, 49.94. Coming back inside. What was that other one? Circa? CRCA? Yeah, that's the one. Circa got the $20 number. That might be a lot easier to trade on that one. All right, CRCA. There's ETFs for all of these stocks. Pulte Homes too. Not Pulte Homes, but Palantir, PLTR. All right, so I'll put a list. I can put a list together on those. There's a boatload of them. All right, so Amazon down. All right, it's been down all day. It's down 77 cents. It's not getting killed by any stretch of the imagination. Google went up and did its job, and now it's just like sitting on the veranda having a drink for the rest of the day because it is not doing anything since then. All right, so it kind of did its work, and it doesn't look like it wants to budge anymore. I want to make an argument about Tesla, though. This Tesla, like, Tesla's it made a nice move to the upside. I sold some stock at 342 the other day, and I never bought any back. I don't like to make calls on Tesla because it's just difficulty. I look at this shooter on the week. Okay, this is important, especially going into the end of the second week. All right, we're coming into halftime of the month. Okay, so strat time, halftime, that. All right. Um, I'm saying that I think Tesla is just, I don't know. There's just a lot of crap with Tesla right now, and I'm thinking that we can break this and come down and go outside. That's what I'm thinking. All right. Now we went from 1-1-1 forever. We took the 2 up, right? Couldn't get the higher high. That's really what's important here. We couldn't get that other one out. Now, that's trouble. The fact that we didn't get a higher high there. So, my call is that we come down, we break this low, which we're still pretty far away from. All right, that low has got to get below 288.77. All right, that is no walk in the park. All right. And I think that there's some serious support in here in this 297, 290, 295, 297 area, right around in here. I think there's just a little bit of a support level in here. Now, I think it could come down to 303, which is getting us back down to here. And that wasn't that long ago that we were there. It's just what, 8 days ago. All right. So it's not horribly that far away. All right. So if she doesn't support at 303, then you get into this, it gets a little dicey, and it's going to take all of that to go outside. All right. So it's a really bold call, especially with the month being green right now. But I got a week that the only argument that I can make about this right now is this shooter down on this week. All right, that has to go into force next week. If you see that to go into force next week and Tesla starts to break, we could potentially come down and try to break that and go outside, and then we would be taking out the highs and the lows, and then we would try to bust out all this business and get this thing triangled out right, so then we can turn around and start getting it right again and see if we can get back up to the magic number that we're looking for. That is $394 dead even. Okay, so I think still we get there, but how long is the question, and we'll see what happens. That's my thought on Tesla. All right, and that's a pretty bold call. Like I said, I don't usually make calls like that. Look at the diamonds fighting back here. I'll tell you, and guess who's coming back to breakfast here? I'm going to leave it with this. Diamonds popping back up again on the 30. It's green on the 60, trying to get back up. All right, we got that going on. And then we would let's look at the Qs and the SPYs. There you go. Coming back inside, which should now just a magic, like a real tragedy here. But if the diamonds can pick it up, I think these guys will follow. It happened about a week ago. It can happen again. It rarely does happen. But guess what? The only reason I'm making this call is because the diamonds made a high today that we haven't had since January. I'm going to go with November of last year was the last time we were at 452. Okay? And we made that high today. All right? And then we ran away. And here she comes fighting back. We're almost halfway through. I'm going to leave you with that. Maybe those diamonds can get back. I'll talk to you at the end of the day. We'll see how this thing shakes out. I got that diamond coming back down out of fiver right now. But let's see if they can hold. I think it's very, very difficult to get that to happen. All right, but the rest of the sectors, healthcare Healthcare, healthcare, healthcare. With United Healthcare back in the game, and getting Berkshire Hathaway getting involved, all of a sudden here you go. All right, so everything's moving here. This XLV is moving pretty good. All right, I've been going through a bunch of them now, so we'll talk about those later. There's still tons of room for them to go to the upside, and there's a totally bunch of challenges too. All right, so I'm gonna leave it at that, and maybe we'll see. I'll do something at the end of the day. All right, be good, be good.